everyone's doing well as we're just chilling out, eating out. For me, it's early morning as always when it's around this time. And then for other parts of the world, it's the afternoon or the evening, or sometimes earlier in the morning than me. And some of us are awake because of different reasons. Some of us, like me, it's because of work. Some of us, it's just because we got off of our, what people will call graveyard shift. Different other things that's happening in between. But I hope everyone's doing well as we're just chilling out, eating out. Still trying to decide how I want to do things. And things for different things. I have so many different ideas. I just wish I had a tiny bit more time, plan more of it out like I want to. And I feel bad for Saucy and that we wasn't able to really do our stream yesterday the way we intended it for you guys, because we kept on having issues where we wasn't able to have it where he could hear me and I can hear him without just being in a stream, because I know he doesn't have it where he can watch me at the same time as him playing like I was able to do, because I know that his tablet only has so much stream space, so it would be hard for him to see what I'm doing at the same time as what he's doing, especially if he wants me to, and us being able to hear each other in real time and not slightly behind because it's lying. So at some point we'll try to fix that for Brother Saucy, because I know he really wants to play Hooky MMO again. And I tried playing a little bit of it myself, but then I had a sleeping spell because of me being worn out yesterday. Even though I didn't feel worn out before the stream, but during the stream, especially when the tech issue wasn't working, that I was starting to get tired. I'm like, oh no. But yeah, and sometimes. I picked my starter and caught the first Pokemon that I was going to catch for the Oshawott team. So I'm thinking about doing it where eventually on Pokemon I'm going to show you guys 3 different trainers. Maybe. I haven't quite decided. Just to showcase different things. Different strategies and stuff like that. I know it might be a little overkill, but it might be fun for you guys to see. Hope all's well with everyone. If you're new to my channel, I'm Rhypi, where I do a lot of variety of games and do these vertical streams to connect with you guys more. Salve, Jonas, Obrigado. Just getting to meet everyone, see how everyone is and stuff like that, because we all enjoy different things, and why I try to do a variety of stuff, because we all have different things that we enjoy. Right now I'm still debating about what's going to be the demo for Demo Thursday, since it is Thursday for me. So I'm like, okay, I still need to figure that out. Yeah, I don't want to just do Heroes by Magic whole day again, because technically I already showcased it. I just want to finish it at some point, but that's a conversation for another day. As we're just driving along, if you want to say hi, feel free to say hi. If you want to talk about stuff, feel free to talk about stuff. Just, I'm might not respond right away because of traffic, or that I say, hey, what's that about? Or hey, let's not talk about that. Stuff like that, depending on what's going on. And some people are always shocked to find out that I'm a high school math teacher or a college instructor. And sometimes me thinking thoughts too deeply into things and stuff like that. That some are just like, and you're not a philosophy major or a psychology major or other major similar degree. So it's just kind of funny to say the least. Sometimes when I that's when I see a low view count. If I don't I get a low view count, because I'm not talking as much, but that's okay. I just enjoy being able to I'm always not sure what you guys can hear and what you guys can't hear. I try to so I can see how loud I need to be with or if there's certain sounds that you guys don't hear, like if I'm trying to beatbox and stuff like that. I know in past that doesn't always equate well with the sound of what you guys hear on YouTube. So I know if I am ever wanting to actually do beatboxing, either be right next to a mic or be right next to the phone. But then the phone might be shaky because of it. Depending on how I have it where I'm holding the phone lines. Especially if I'm holding it by my hand. Like I said, too many ideas floating in my head. Whether it's about you guys, whether it's my high school group, whether it's my college group, other things that I'm still thinking about. Hey Kyle, how you doing? Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're just chilling out, hanging out right now. So, as we're driving through, and making sure that I don't feel like I'm getting tired sometimes, especially doing the same drive multiple days in a row. That sometimes it can get tiring at times. Nice, Kyle. It's always good feeling when you are able to say that you got up. I know some of us, it's one of those cases that we need to relax and chill. It depends on how we're feeling that day. I'm doing well. I hope you have a great one as well. Do you guys say it interesting? Kyle. But yeah. And I noticed the new thing that they added. I don't know if they're adding it to every account or only for some. But I noticed that they have on there, instead of being new video, you can say new course now. So I could always on my right start trying to do those like new course stuff and see if it's something that people are interested in hearing more. Nice. Nice, Kyle. And don't feel like you have to rush it, because depending on what you recorded, you might have to edit it down a little bit. That can take a little bit because you're trying to decide what to edit. So, don't stress yourself so much that you don't do what you want to do on other days. So you can always work on it a little bit at a time after you do your usual projects, depending on how you want to approach it, of course. Because I know you sometimes try to post a vlog a day, but sometimes you post a vlog a week, depending on how things are going around you. Makes sense. That's why you just don't. That's why you just have to find that natural pacing for you. Because I know that some people, they try and make the natural pacing being like they'll record this stuff with this, record this for that, and stuff like that. That sometimes it's the case that we just record and then focus on finding the highlights first and build the video around those highlights sometimes. always a cool feeling, because I know a lot of people like seeing snippets, and I'm sure you already do this, so you don't have to worry about me saying it, but I'm saying it for people who hasn't thought about doing it. I guess you can link it where it shows up on the shorts to the stream or video that's referring to. But don't forget that you can also put it in your description, because some people that either don't have it in that they can't click this part in the shorts, or that they sometimes read your descriptions, and so they want to check it out that way. So don't forget to leave a link, the same link that you put on your shorts, just in case someone doesn't have a touch screen, that they're able to access it a different way. But like I said, I know Kyle does it on a regular basis, but those of you that are thinking about doing some kind of shorts, don't forget about that fact. Hey, Danny Berry, happy Thursday. That's why I know some people want me to do hashtags for my streams, but sometimes I forget about it just because I'm thinking of many other things, that trying to make sure that it's right, or when things aren't right, trying to see if there's a way for us to fix it as soon as possible. Also say it too, that things change over time, and then there's things that doesn't change. I still think it's funny to think about that. About 12 years ago, I first wanted to make a channel, but I kept on not being happy of how my voice was. So I was just like, I don't want it to be that. Half of the comments is like, why is this voice so squeaky? That I guess his voice matches his clarinet. Stuff like that. That I remember saying that to myself. But that was before I had Camtasia and understanding how to use OBS. Because when I first tried to do it, it wasn't working no matter what I did. And many other people that are more tech savvy than me that in my real life been able to help me set stuff up. Understand that, Kyle. But yeah, for me, like I do have other channels. I just don't post on a regular basis like I do with the gaming channel. So I know eventually it's gonna be the case that it'd be funny if one of the other streams take over the stream as far as which has the top views or top number of subscribers. But right now, I don't think it's gonna happen just on one day. Besides us, that if you ever watch anyone who say they're a PokeTuber or YouTuber or that plays Pokemon only, that you'll see sometimes that they have multiple things where you can tell that they have a secondary channel where they try to play everything but Pokemon, and then the channel where it's supposed to be more behind the scenes stuff or making it episodic, where the main channel is them doing like the recap videos. At some points I thought about making those kind of videos, but at the same time I'm just like, is that really something people want to see from me? I know the answer will be yes to some people saying, why are you spending that much time on it? Work out for people and stuff like that, and how things are. It is 6:05 in the morning, morning Central Standard Time or Daylight Time. Good morning, Jacob. Long time no see. Hope things been going well for you, with you and the baby and stuff, and wife that I just am heading to work because my full-time job. I usually get there by 7 and start setting up my classroom around that time to make sure my students are ready ready to learn when they get in there. Because I am a high school math teacher once again. Because I know last time you was in my stream, I was still looking. It's been one of those things that I've been doing just to have it where you guys can hear me talking to you guys before my school day and most of the time after school, and then do my evening stream. But if I don't do it that day, it's just because of how tired I am. Nice, Kyle. Hope it went well. Sorry that I couldn't make it, because I think you did it while I was still teaching, if I remember when I got the notification. Nice. I try to be, but sometimes, some classes I feel like I'm not the most effective teacher sometimes. So, in some classes I have my doubts, to say the least. And, like when it happened to me 2 years ago, that after the halfway point classes, that I felt like I was starting to have what people will joke sometimes about because of the name, but the imposter syndrome, where I'm like, am I really the best teacher for them? And I remember having that feeling. Alrighty, Kyle. But yeah, I tried to watch the replays for you guys, just so I can comment about it later and not just comment random keywords just because I saw that as a hashtag. Sometimes we want genuine comments and not just put comments. But sometimes we like the other comments because it helps bring in the genuine comments. Sometimes the more comments something has, the more likely it's going to be recommended to someone that will watch it. That too, huh? But yeah, that's why you just have to find the right balance in doing stuff, and sometimes it just means that you set yourself, alright, these 3 hours I'm gonna support, and these 5 hours I'm working on stuff on my channel, then these hours is when I'm planning to do my real takes or my streams, depending on how you want to do things. That's why I'm like still upset at myself that I haven't found the right balance of when I want to try to record stuff for you guys. So I want to record on a regular basis again, but I think for me it's just the case that I don't have an editor right now, so it's like everything I do I edit as well. Even if I actually got emailed earlier this week from my my Gmail that's tied to the channel, asking if I'm looking for an editor. But for me, it's just like I can't trust if they're actually an editor for the places that you said, because two of the places when I looked it up, they have they don't have anyone listed with that name. So it's like, I don't know if I can trust you. So I'm not gonna look at yours right now. Be different if they showed me a video of what they did and not like told me what video to watch and whatnot. So I know their style instead of just seeing it in words only. Especially when they try to say they're a pro editor. Interesting things to say the least. To 900 or 1K subscribers, that's still crazy to me. Because, I've had this channel that I've been posting videos since November or October of 2022. But to say that it's grown since then, it's just still crazy to say, since I know I'm not always a unique game perspective or showcasing the hidden gems of the game, or hey, you want to know how to glitch the game? Like, I don't do any of that. I just most of the time play what I want to play, and sometimes do challenges, but not too crazy where it feels like I'm frustrating myself. Sometimes it feels like that, but again, there's Souls. When I didn't realize it was going to be a Soul-like game. So when I researched it, it didn't say anything about it being a Soul-like game. And then after I chose it and started playing it, it's when I started seeing everyone complaining about it being a Souls-like game. I'm like, oh, that would have been nice then when I first did my research. Yeah. You never know what short's gonna pop off, and why so many people keep being like, man, you need to start doing the shorts. But every time, like I said yesterday and a couple of other times, that for me, I keep doubting the shorts and being like, is this something that you guys will actually watch or feel entertained or stuff like that? So I'm just like, I stopped thinking about doing it because of it. I'm like, okay, do. It just takes me a moment, especially if there's heavy traffic, that I might glance it a couple of times before I finally read it because of me driving right now. So. Before I go to school today because how hungry I'm feeling. Hello, Liam. It just happens to be every time you're stopping by, you see the driving. Because I stream at evenings, or on Sundays I stream from my time, 10 a.m. to around 2 p.m. and sometimes later. So you just happen to catch me every time I'm doing one of my virtual streams. I know I've seen you, I think 3 times now, but every time it's either been the afternoon stream / evening or the morning stream for me. Always showing my humming, even though I know 90% of people don't watch my stream to hear me hum. But there's at least 10% of you guys that always try to see if y'all can hum it, or if you guys can recognize what I'm humming from. Sometimes there's reasons for the humming, sometimes there's not. Ouch, stretch. Bum, bum, bum. Well, welcome in everyone if you're just getting in, or just chilling out, hanging out on my drive to work. Or sometimes we talk about random stuff, sometimes we have something in mind that I have already prepared. Sometimes a combination of both. Slowly getting to our workplace. You want to say hi? If you're new to the channel, feel free to say hi. Just different things like that. Alrighty, Kaden. Have a good day at school. And depending on how long the bus ride is, don't forget to take another rest if you need to. If it's a long drive to your school. So, you know, sometimes the bus trips can be long, depending on how far away we are compared to the other stops. Good for you, Weska. Nice, Kaden. Hope you have a fun field trip then. That happens, Kaden. It happens. That's the reason why, like for me, I have like 5 alarms to help me wake up sometimes and make sure that I'm staying up. I would purposely set mine every 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how much time I have. Sometimes only every 10 minutes to make sure that I get to a place on time. Alrighty, have a fun day and enjoy your trip. Nice, Kyle. Thanks, Keenan. Nope, I'm not leaving. It was Kaden that was leaving. Because he's heading to a field trip. No worries at all, Kyle. No worries at all. to see something because I haven't been to this one. See if they open for breakfast yet. It might not be yet. Looks like they're not open. Yes. Cool. That's the one problem about getting places early. Is sometimes you don't have a breakfast place that's open with you. I know there's different places, I just don't know all of them yet. So I know there's a breakfast place if I go to the other side of this area. Some places are open at 6, some open earlier, some only open for me wise while I'm at the school. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. So I kind of need something for breakfast, and I know I haven't checked this place out for near my school wise, but I know there is one up here, so we'll go here. Because I know how to get back. Yeah, so we have plenty of time. I'll probably let you guys go before I get there. Because right now, it says I don't know the people yet. I don't know. They wouldn't mind being heard in the stream or whatnot. So we'll probably wrap it up before I go inside. And then I'll see you guys in the afternoon. / evening depending on your time zones or morning, of course. See, if it's morning for me doesn't mean it's morning for everyone. Hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching the stream. We're just gonna stop by at this other gas station that's across the way. So I know that some 7-Elevens are good, some of them are decent. So let's find out which one it is for this one. Now I'll tell you guys about it if you're back here later and that. Alright. See you guys next time. Peace.